By the time I was 6 or 7, I realized that there was something really different about me. I thought at the time it was something very shameful. It came, I mean, the first realizations were wanting to try on my stepmother's clothes. And I quickly put that away because I realized how dangerous it could be. So this is kind of about that process of making the decision to hide, and how it happens over and over again. It's called the last time. When did my innocence become hiding? Was it the male sex baby girl who didn't demand dolls? Was it the child retelling the story of divorce denied that left out the mother who ran from her fear of conflict? Was it the Boy Scout draped in proper to hide from her he sheltered? Was it the revolutionary shouting his shadow and bludgeoning the gentle inside for a cause? Was it the machinist whose solid citizen routines were the last bulwark against the truth? Or am I just asking about the past to hold off the next onslaught of vulnerability? So that's one thing that I've noticed, is that doing what I do feels very vulnerable a lot. I had an incident this morning where I was passing out leaflets and was asked not to. I went into church, I was sitting, listening to the sermon and everything, and I realized how vulnerable I was feeling telling people, number one, asking for money. I shouldn't have to because I have Medicare. And there's a lot more, personally, if I could ask people to donate money to, there's a lot of things I would rather have them donate money to than my surgeries. So it was partly about that. It was partly about needing to go out and talk about my genitals and the surgeries that I want on them. It's really intimate. And sometimes, I mean, I do this because I think it's needed. I think people need to understand what it means to be transgender. But it's a very vulnerable place to be. And it just reminds me over and over again of the reasons that I had for trying to hide, is being afraid of living in that vulnerability.